This is Sunday Express. I'm Regina Manyara, and our sign language interpreter this evening is none other than Baron Abuli. Now, Interior Cabinet Secretary Professor Kithure Kindiki has dismissed claims that the government is fighting churches following the Shakahola incident, saying Kenya is a democracy and freedom of worship is guaranteed. He, however, called on religious leaders to adhere to the teachings of the Holy Scripture and not manipulate believers into acts that lead them into harm or death.
The Cabinet Secretary for Interior, Professor Kithure Kindiki, was among guests at the 50th anniversary celebrations for Kotalengo Catholic Mission Hospital in Meru County. It is here that he affirmed the government's commitment to respect the freedom of worship, but cautioned those misleading the flock of dire consequences.
Itaendelea kurekebisha ni makanisa machache ama viongozi wachache wanaotumia dini, wanaotumia maandiko matakatifu kudhulumu, kuangamiza na kuadhiri wananchi.
On the Shakahola deaths probe, Kindiki dismissed claims by Azimio leader Raila Odinga of being denied access to the forest, saying that the area is a crime scene that shouldn't be tampered with.
That is a security operation zone. Keep off unless you have something you want to go do there. I allowed the members of parliament, the members of the National Assembly Committee on Security, because they are exercising an oversight mandate on the executive. They were all there, members from government side, members from the opposition side. They were all there. We took them around. We have nothing to hide. But we cannot have everybody there going to do politics there, going to stock cheap things there.
Kindiki was accompanied by local leaders who drummed up support for the Ruto-led administration, saying they're fully behind the government of the day in its quest to deliver development to the Kenyan people. Yusufar reporting for Sunday Express.
Thousands of worshippers on Sunday flocked to Pastor Ezekiel's Odero's New Life Prayer Center and church in Mavueni, Kilifi County, for the first time since the church was closed more than a week ago. The faithful, however, had a difficult time accessing the church after police officers barricaded the premise.
The faithful, some of whom had arrived as early as 4 a.m., waited patiently outside for their leader to emerge from his palatial residence located within the more than 300-acre compound. Police said they had orders to close the church and bar worshippers from accessing it, but failed to produce any court order on the same when challenged by pastor's lawyers Dunstan Omari and Kilifi County. The lawyers termed the move by the police as tantamount to the persecution of the church.
The procedure to communicate closure is by a document legal with a stamp of the coat of arms of the Republic of Kenya. They don't have. The losses that will be incurred from the shopping mall, the police officers will be held liable.
They argued that the complex is host to several other activities and businesses such as a restaurant, a shopping mall, and several construction sites, among others, that have nothing to do with the church.
We will be demanding they will compensate those construction sites which have timelines to be completed. Yes. And we'll hold the police officers individually responsible.
Rights za mtu, individual rights, fundamental rights, za kuomba, za kukutana, za kuja pamoja, za kuabudu, ni right ambazo zimepewa na constitution kabisa. Ukiweza kutaka kuzitoa, lazima uende mahakama na mahakama ikupatie barua. Lazima uende kotini.
The church has a capacity of 45,000 people, but due to the tribulations of the televangelist, they expected more than double the capacity. After briefing the press, Pastor Ezekiel and his two lawyers led the faithful in a march into the church compound for worship. Michael Modiga for Sunday Express.